Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Thanks, others. It's great to be here, and I'm sure we're in for a fantastic match. I've been down pitch side to look at the conditions, and it really does seem like a batter's paradise. Don't think the bowlers were getting a lot of help on this pitch. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Wonderful insight there from David Gower.
I'd say this is just giving away a huge advantage by choosing to bowl first. Everything about the pitch says there are runs to be had, and I reckon the bowlers are going to have a difficult time.
Here we go. First ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yes. Great shot through the gap.
Keep up, keep up.
A couple on offer here. Edge. Amazing delivery.
Just threw the shot too early.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out. Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah, mate.
Nicked it. Bowler is confident on this one. Markram is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Sharma, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Waiting. Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Edge. Unplayable. Big shout. And gone. Brilliant catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up, punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Nicely played, perfect timing.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Sharma getting a wicket in that over, really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Bowler's end.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait.
Big appeal. Sharma from the south end. Going with spin now.
Well on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Wait there.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Waiting.
Gone, it's a good catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Yeah.
Edge, what a ball.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Immediately underway with some runs.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Wait there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Markram shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yes.
Massive edge.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Edged. Now then, was there a faint edge? That's gone. Fine catch by the wicket-keeper.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Keeper, keeper.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Wait.
They'll get at least one.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
Wait.
Yep.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Wait on.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Yes.
Waited on it. Great shot down to third man. Should be 4.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. Big edge. Comfortable single if they take it.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me. A little late on that, no run scored.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Good bit of timing there.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Markram has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Huge appeal.
Another one gone, the 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
The ball did just enough to beat the bat, and this innings has ended before it could start. Out-bowled for a duck. just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Keepers.
Yep.
Brilliant shot, that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Misses everything.
Well bowled.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Going with pace now. Bowled him! Beauty, absolute beauty.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
Drives and misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Sharma with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messed everything up.
Timed that brilliantly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Went downtown and did it very well.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Got that one. Clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Yeah, yeah.
Great shot through the gap, perfect timing.
Keepers in.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yeah.
Really good shot there.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Keeper's end.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yeah.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
You can't say how important that dive was. They scrambled the run, just about made it.
And that's the end of the innings. The Royals have been set a target of 94 runs.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Wait there. No.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
Great shot.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Wait.
Yep. Keeper.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
7 runs added in that over. The Royals are 7 for none. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Waiting.
Yep.
There's a chance if this hits. Trouble. Oh, gone.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Yes. Nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Nice
Poor ball all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yes. Nice bowling.
Nokia with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Great shot through the gap. A couple on offer here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Waiting.
That's out. Caught.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Yep.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
They'll want to make use of the extra delivery.
Yeah.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
12 runs added there. The Royals are 19 for 2.
Waiting.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Bowler.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Taken. Really good one too.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Nice shot.
That's incredible. Just the power on that shot. That's the sort of thing you want to see in the crowd when you come to the cricket.
Yeah.
Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down.
Wait on.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Nokia from the south end.
Catch.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Nokia shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Catch it.
Perfect technique and placement.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
Catch it.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Fantastic catch. It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Nice.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. couldn't find a gap.
Yeah.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Right off the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Keeper.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yes, nice bowling.
Huge edge. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Catch it.
Nicely played.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Ahmed, the spinner, coming into the attack. Finds the fielder with that shot. Could be close.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Catch it.
Absolutely nailed it.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Ahmed with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yeah.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be 2 there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yeah.
Out! Good catch.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
Wait there.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Catch it. Yep.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Archer won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Royals are 89 for 7. Marsh, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Middle that one. Great timing.
That always looked like a total that would be